Hello, everybody, and welcome or welcome back. I'm Jessie, and this is Chiron's Key Tarot. So grateful to have you here. For my returning subscribers, I am so sorry I fell off the face of the planet there for a while. Stupid excuses. I got really sick. I was helping family moved. I moved. Welcome to the new space. I've been busy getting everything set up. I've been also working on my new website, which is now live, which I will have linked down below. I am offering personal readings. I've got a donation-based reading for starting at $10. I've got other readings priced at $25 and $35. You can look at that down below on my website. So I am so sorry that my life has been so crazy in the background, but welcome to this new space. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm making a little change to my filming schedule. I will be doing a collective reading today with a little bit of a channel update just to let you guys know what's been going on. And then also I will be doing all 12 zodiac sign reads every other week. And then with the full moon and new moon lunations, I will be doing a collective reading instead of just for all of the 12 signs. I want to pull some more cards for you guys today. I was dropping into this space and meditating, and I pulled some cards already. And now I just wanted to pull a little bit more and kind of get into this week a little bit. This week is definitely action-packed. I would highly recommend going and watching an astrology forecast if you are astrologically sensitive. We just recently had Mars go into Scorpio, and now we're having Mercury go into Scorpio. So if you're feeling the intense energies, so am I as well. So thank you guys so much for giving me the time and the space that I needed to make sure that I could show up here as my best self, as I don't want to have these readings be so chaotic. I was going to film last weekend, but we were in the eclipses, and I don't want to do reads on the eclipses because the energy is just everywhere. So here we are. Thank you so much. And the first kind of cards that came out for the collective reading for this week, and I pulled the Tower for myself yesterday, so it's very interesting. So these first cards that came out during the meditation, centered and wisdom. I really feel like with all of this punchy energy, very action-packed, we're moving into Scorpio season where things become revealed. We have to dig up things. We have to go to those uncomfortable places. I really feel like we are being encouraged on a collective level as well as an individual level to try to stay very centered and balanced. It's very easy to get swept away in all of the energies right now. For me personally, I've really been doing meditations where I focus on picturing myself as a tree and putting my roots really, really, really down into the earth and really trying to ground down this energy. The other cards that came out, again, balance and manifest. Centered, wisdom. Now we've got balance. Now we've got manifest. We need to manifest from a very centered, balanced, strong place, rooted down into the ground. And I feel as if we are moving in a direction of having to dig up things that might knock us off of our center, and having the wisdom and that balance of knowing when we have to kind of pull back and take a little break from uncovering and tilling up all those weeds. I'm picturing a garden too. I just keep picturing a garden and aerating the soil and digging things up. And the cards that came out for the tarot, Four of Wands. Okay, we've got the Four of Wands, and then the Tower came out along with the Queen of Swords. And what I'm really feeling for this week is this things breaking down that are not built on a solid structure, right? Because the Four of Wands talks about something that's solid, building something, or things falling apart that we think are solid, right? Like, so this Tower moment, I feel like we're all getting a little bit of this spiritual enlightenment, this wisdom that's coming forward, that's coming from deep within our souls, knowing that things have to change. And we need to rebuild in a better way that is going to be more sustainable for us as individuals as well as on a collective level. So this Tower moment paired with the Devil there's a real sense of needing to purge and release things. And this is also talking, I feel, a lot about relationships. What relationships are working, what relationships are not. Finding the balance between that. Can we find harmony with things that are not in resonance with us right now? But we might need to walk away. But how can we also restructure the relationships? How can we show up in the relationships in a better way? The World and the Seven of Wands also came out, along with the Queen of Swords, really feeling like there's almost a sense of detachment from our emotions when we need to make some of these decisions. And it's hard to explain because I feel like it is the emotions this week that are driving the decisions. And it's good to feel those emotions because they're telling you something of what needs to change, what's not working, what's not feeling good in your system. But then there's also a sense of needing to detach from that and make some logical decisions around how best to move forward from that. Leaving behind things that are no longer serving us and not feeling bound by these things, releasing the sense of freedom is really coming forward and has been for a long time, and standing our ground in the decisions that we're making. Seven of Wands can be a little bit of that tricky energy, right? We've got to stand up for what we're passionate for. We have to stand up for the things that we need. We have to stand our ground. But it can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but it's very emotion driven, right? And wands are that fire, that passion, that energy that brings us forward, moving away from things that are holding us back, making logical decisions about the things that we're passionate about this week, and learning how to use our emotions as indicators, and then take a pause and step away from our emotions in order to make those decisions come to fruition. In order to really put some of these decisions into place, we almost can't be so emotional about it. And then the Three of Swords. There's just a lot of change, right? Because like this is the bottom card. It feels like a very emotional turmoil week coming up. I'm filming this on the 22nd. I'm going to drop it for you guys today. After I do this reading, I'm going to go in and do all of the 12 zodiac signs and drop those for the next weekend. So next Saturday and Sunday, you will get your first part of November for all of the 12 signs. So watch for your sun, moon, and rising. But with this week, anything that comes up, anything that feels punchy, there's a sense of sitting with it to get the clues, to get the action, right, that needs to be taken, the wands, the action, feeling it out, going to those spaces that kind of make us feel uncomfortable. And then the Queen of Swords saying, hey, now that our emotions have told us what we need to know, now it's time to make logical decisions and kind of not let our emotions hold us back. The Queen of Swords is very just cut straight through the BS. I'm just going to do what is best for me. And that's going to change relationships. Relationships have been changing over the last few months for some of you. So let me know in the comments down below if relationships around you have been changing. With all of the astro weather out there, I'm not surprised that this is kind of the poll and just a little mini collective reading here. So I'm wishing you guys all the best for this week moving forward. It's a little punchy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's necessary, right? When we get into these punchy spaces, when we get into these uncomfortable spaces, it's because it's the necessary things that need to come to the surface. So again, I'm just going to let you guys know I've got a new website that is now live, Chiron's Key Tarot. I'm going to leave it linked down below. I've got some very affordable personal one-on-one readings that I am offering now. So thank you guys so much for giving me the time and space to get all of this stuff set up, the new studio space, my new website. I'm no longer Playful Moon Tarot, moved away from that. We're going to go a little bit deeper now. I'm also studying astrology, and hopefully someday here in the future, I will be doing natal chart readings as well as astrology forecasts. So thank you guys so much. Wishing you guys all the best for this week. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys have been doing with all of the astro weather, the eclipses, all of that stuff. And then you guys will get your 12 zodiac sign reads dropping for next weekend. Thank you and take care.